Now from the home of the A's since 1968, it's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Oakland A's. Matt Olson, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. Mike Fiers is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Now batting, Lorenzo Cain, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
The 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
You know, Dero, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power has been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is flared out towards second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Corbin Burns will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Striding into the box, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Semien.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Simeon in an 0-2 hole here. The 0-2 delivery. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Pena goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Simeon is retired, and there's one away. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
In now, Matt Chapman. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. Slider laid off for a ball. Chapman stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Lifted in the air to center field. Kane is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Matt.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He was swinging a hot bat in the first half and currently finds himself in second place in the league's home run standings.
And I don't expect him to slow down anytime soon, Matty. He sees himself in second place right here. He wants to get hot and overtake that top spot.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too. And he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive him for opposite field power.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Aguilar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. One and one, the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
No leadoff walk just yet, as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Sliced hard, but foul. The 3-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Base hit into right center.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Mike Moustakas.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Eric Thames.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line drive to center field, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box, Ramon Laureano, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So stepping in, Mark Canha. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. Back in standing. Laureano aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. To second for one, to Aguilar for the double play.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Stepping into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2-0 now. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in now for the Brewers, Manny Pena, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
In now is Lorenzo Cain.
as he hits one on a line to left field.
Kenna is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Digging in, Orlando Arcia hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Jurickson Profar hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 1 down. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Beckley.
Into the box now, Josh Begley. First offering on its way. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
1-2.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
No strike.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Too high.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Arcia at short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
2-0 now. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, big Jesus Aguilar. First pitch coming. Here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Ground ball foul down the left side. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. In for strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. high in the air out to center field. Laureano is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see a 7-mile-an-hour differential there from one to the other. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping into the box, Matt Olson. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
In there, strike 1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season,
hitter.
well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. The The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the ace DH. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in, Ramon Laureano. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. One and 2. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
So now it's Mark Canha. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. First and second now, 1 man out. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. So far this season, Canha is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. The 2-1 home takes a pitch for strike number 2. Olson at second, Davis at first, 1 gone. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
The batter, the right fielder, Stephen.
2 away now in the Oakland 4th. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Grounded to short. Garcia has it. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for Milwaukee.
Standing in, Mike Moustakas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Outside and a full count. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Hit back up the middle. Simeon's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th. And in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
And he fouls this one off. Thames behind 1-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Curveball just about brung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the
Now
hitter is
batting.
thinking
The
fastball
left
and
fielder.
swings through it. Didn't
Ryan.
work out that way, though.
Wrong.
He lays off and gets the free pass.
So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And Braun ought to have extra bases here as this one's into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park
Now
is that
batting.
it doesn't give up
The
many
catcher.
home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Into the box, Manny Pena, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
This has pretty
The
much
center
been a
fielder,
pitcher's
number
duel
6,
so far. So
Lorenzo
any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Ready for another shot now. Lorenzo Cain 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. On the year, Cain possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Behind 0-2 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Ball 1.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Brewers are out in front, 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box now, Jurickson Profar.
The
They'll start
second
things
baseman.
out here in the home
Jurickson.
5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First offering on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 0-1 on its way. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Josh Fegley, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now the 0-1. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Yelich coasts under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Another full count pitch on its way. And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Alex Claudio takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Matt Chapman will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Well hit to right. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Simeon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Again, another foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
The 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Yelich going back. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. One left for Oakland. They trail this one 1-0. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Arcia.
Here's the first pitch to him. Low for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up and he couldn't recover in time.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-1 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Now it's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
In now, Jesus Aguilar. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Brewers go down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Olson. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Baseman, Matt Olson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Ready once again, Chris Davis. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, an impressive 4 for 7. He also has 1 home run. First offering on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken, but called strike 3, as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he misses again, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Two balls and a strike. The 2-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. A's are gone in order. They're down 1-0. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Coming Stepping to the plate now, Travis Shaw. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Shaw on at first. Nobody out. Lays off 2-2 now. Here's another 2-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Three-two pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Flip of his glove for one. On to first to complete the double play.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Into the box now, Eric Thames. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. 2 out, nobody on. Right side, but it's well foul. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. High in the air down the right field line. Piscotty is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. None left for Milwaukee, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Your
Jacob
attention,
Barnes
please.
gets the call from
Now
the pen to
pitching
take
for
over on
Milwaukee.
the mound and start the
Number
home
50,
seventh.
Jacob Barnes.
Stepping in, Mark Hanna. It's been an
The
0 for
athletic.
2 effort for him to
The
this
left
point.
fielder.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score
There
any
now.
runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike taken up in the zone. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Now to the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Barnes, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 14th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Yelich is going to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
So striding in, Jurickson Profar. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball one. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Ladies and
Joaquin
gentlemen,
Soria
your
has been
attention,
summoned
please.
from the bullpen as he'll
Now
do so to
pitching
start
for
the
A's,
eighth.
number 48, Joaquin Soria.
Ready for another chance?
Leading off
Ryan
for Milwaukee,
Braun. He'll try
the
to
left
follow
fielder,
up the
number 8,
double in his last at-bat
Ryan
with another big hit
Braun.
right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-1 count and the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
I got to count.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
He only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Stepping in, Manny Pena. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one. And there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Pitch popped up. Olsen in foul ground, and no one will get this one. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they're up 1-0. Jeremy Jeffress is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32, Jeremy Jeffress.
So coming to the plate, Josh Fegley. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Marcus Semien. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a a swing and a fly ball. Aguilar in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right side, but right to him out at second. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Lou Trevino enters from the pen to start the ninth inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Settling in now, Orlando Arcia, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Hard hit ball to second. Profar is right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Ready now, Christian Yelich. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. Trevino has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Into the corner and slicing foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they lead it 1-0. Taylor Williams enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 54, Taylor Williams.
Now in the box, Matt Olson. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. First offering on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. Over 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
In now, Ramon Laureano. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Last strike now for Oakland. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The Milwaukee Brewers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Alex Claudio earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Mike Fiers is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Taylor Williams earns the save out of the bullpen, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
The trade deadline has come and gone. Here's a recap of what happened on and off the field yesterday. Starting in the AL West, the Brewers only allowed 2 hits in the game as they defeated the A's in Oakland 1-0. Carlos Carrasco earned win number 7 this season as the Indians took down the Astros 5-2. John Hicks was a major force at the plate, driving in 4 as the Tigers disposed of the Angels 4-3. The Texas Rangers put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-4. Didi Gregorius was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits as the Yankees beat the Diamondbacks 9-8. Ryan Yarbrough got his 3rd win this season, leading Tampa Bay over the Red Sox 3-2. The Chicago White Sox sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the best of the visiting Mets 11-9. Lourdes Gurriel plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, helping lead the Blue Jays over Kansas City 9-3. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. Trevor May got his 6th win of the year out of the bullpen as the Twins claimed the victory over the Marlins 2-1. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Braves knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 7-4. The Giants got 11 hits overall as they took the win in extra innings over the Phillies 4-2. The Cincinnati Reds went deep 4 times as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-2. The Chicago Cubs knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the win in extra innings over the Cardinals 8-7. The Rockies swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 8-7. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.